Welcome back to another session of learning how to use technical analysis to trade the markets. Right. So today we'll be looking at Euro Yen, and what I'll be showing you today is a combination of using Fibonacci retracements, extensions, and trend lines to look for good trading opportunities. Right. So right off here, usually before I begin, I like to look from a graphical perspective, right? So before we go into the mathematical Fibonacci theories, right? Just looking at from a graphical perspective, what can we see, right? From the high, we connect, if we catch the lows, catch the highs, you'll be here. We catch the lows, we'll be somewhere about, somewhere more like that if we are strictly catching the candles. Right, so it really depends, right? But what we can see is that there's definitely like bearish momentum here. It might not line up exactly over here, but yeah, I just want to kind of highlight that there is bearish momentum. Definitely worth watching out. Anything else, right? We can probably look at that, and if we capture the low, right, this is over here. If you capture the high, it's over here. Right, but what we can tell, even though it doesn't line up there exactly, is that there is, there are descending trend lines to watch out for, right? So now the next thing, what if we draw a Fibonacci retracement all the way from the top, all the way down here, right? We notice that there's a 38% retracement that is right about there, okay? And at the same time, what if we do an extension, right? We see a little bit of a zigzag formation. That's always the first thing to look out for when you're doing Fibonacci extensions, right? We notice 127% lines up there very nicely, right? So we got 127% there. We got 38%. I'm going to filter it to 38 and 50%, right? So lining up there, we can see that there's an area of resistance over here, right? Worth noting that there's this really nice little swing high resistance over here too. So it all lines up to show us that there's an area of resistance over here. If this was my entry, right? If this was my sell entry, where would I put my stop loss? It would definitely be above all these levels, that all these descending levels, right? And at the same time, if you want to be a little bit riskier, a little bit safer, right? You can put it at where maybe this above these levels and right about at the 50% retracement, right? So I'll put my stop loss over there. And regarding your take profit, right? Two ways you can do it. The first way is you take 61.8% of the entire move here, right? So maybe you don't want to play it too far down, right? Personally, if you ask me, really personally, I usually look out for 38 and 61. Right, my first take profit will be 38%. And my second take profit would be at 61%. Right, it's still a decent risk to reward that we're looking at, that we can play if price is from there. Right, the first take profit gives you a risk reward of more than 1:1. Second one gives you about 1:2. So it's still a pretty decent move, right? When looking at this, we can see there's a major reversal. There's bearish momentum that's pushing price down, so we can expect it to continue going down, right? At the same time, it lines up very nicely for 38% retracement and a 127% extension, right? So this is definitely one of the calls we're looking out for today. Okay, same thing as always. If you have questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And if you have, if you like to request for an analysis, please don't hesitate. We look at some of the markets that, we tend to look at the majors and the minors. But if you have some special requests on some markets, feel free to ask us, and we will try our best to do an analysis on it for you. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you for taking the time to watch this analysis and trade safely.